If you're looking to buy a stacked NBA 2K account with max badges and more, visit sportstmb.com. He has been in the community for years and has hundreds of reviews. Click the first link in the description to get your account today.
Pull up, we bustin', not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
What's good, YouTube man? It's Clutch. We're back out with another video. Today's video, we got the most overpowered center build in NBA 2K20. First off, I do want to apologize. I know recently I haven't been uploading as often. I've been pretty busy. I do apologize about that. And also, like I told you guys, if you guys have paid attention to my community tab, I told you guys my birthday is July 15th. You guys won't be seeing this video until July 10th. So my birthday is coming up in 5 days. I'm going to try to upload that day. We'll see though. But now let's get straight into the video. What you guys came for. The most overpowered center build in NBA 2K20. Obviously, it's a center. Make sure you guys make it a center. And this other stuff does not matter. That's personal preference. Now moving on to skill breakdown with this build, man. In my opinion, the most overpowered way to make a center is with the defense and shooting pie chart. I feel like if you have an inside center, you're only limited to scoring in the paint. Where if you have a shooting center, you could still go in the paint, but you have really good defense and you got the good jump shots so you can knock down threes. I feel like this is the most overpowered way to make a center. So make sure you guys do pick the defense and shooting pie chart. Moving on to physical profile of this build, man. There's two physical profiles I would recommend you pick. Either this pie chart or the balance pie chart. Now here's the reason why. If you guys look, the balance pie chart has decent speed, decent acceleration, and decent vertical, but this pie chart's not bad either because the speed is a little bit lower than this one, but the vertical is a little bit higher. So if you want to have higher vertical, which does help on a center, go ahead and pick this pie chart or pick balance. Personally, I'm gonna just recommend you pick balance, but like I said in every single one of my videos, you can pick whatever pie chart you want. This is just my personal recommendation. Moving on to the attribute, make sure you guys do it just like this so you get the maximum bet as possible. You are gonna max out your close shot to an 84, your driving layup, put this to a 48, max out driving dunk, also max out your standing dunk just like that, and same with the post hook. You also are gonna max this out just like that so you get 12 finishing badges. Now moving on to shooting, you are going to max out mid-range shot. Same with three-point shot. You're going to max out both of your shooting stats. Now your free throw, put this to a 76, which is going to be 2 points off of the max, and max out your post fade just like that so you get 17 shooting badges. Now we aren't going to be touching playmaking with this build, so keep that in mind. Max out your interior defense. You aren't going to touch any of these stats, unfortunately, so don't touch those stats. Moving on to the block maxes out. My fault. I just noticed I did something wrong. Take a look at your standing dunk. It's an 85. Just take this down to an 84. You don't lose any finishing badges. Now you're going to max out both of your rebounding stats. Max out the offensive rebounding and the defensive rebounding, and that will give you 20 defensive rebounding badges. Any X and C, here's the build. You get 12 finishing, 17 shooting, 1 playmaking, and 20 defensive rebounding. You can add that up. That's a total of 50 badges for the center build. Now I know there is a center build. I already made a video on this build, a center build that gets 63 badges. This wasn't really about getting the maximum badges possible. I was trying to give you guys a really good build. And let's be honest, this build is insane. You got pretty good finishing stats, 12 finishing badges. You obviously can shoot really good. You got really good defensive stats. I feel like this is the most overpowered center build in the game. Now we're gonna move on to this other stuff, man. Body shape does not matter. It is a center, so I'd personally recommend you pick either Burly or Built. But personally, I like Burly, so I'm gonna just recommend you pick Burly. Moving on to that with this build, everybody knows 7-3s aren't the wave this year. It's July. Everybody should know that if you're not new to the game. So I personally either recommend you make the build either 6'11" or 6'10". It's up to you. 6'10", you are getting a pretty good boost on your stats. I think I'm just recommending you make the build 6'11", though. It's still a pretty good height, and you're going to be pretty fast. All your physical stats will be in the 60s whenever you hit 99 overall, so keep that in mind. I'm just recommending you make the build 6'11". Moving on to weightless build. Now this build is decently fast, but we didn't upgrade perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal. We didn't upgrade any of that. So honestly, this build is going to be more about playing defense in the paint. So honestly, I feel like your best bet is just maxing the way out. You don't have no lateral quickness, none of that, so that doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. So I'm just recommending max your way out just to get better interior defense and better strength. You really want some other weight, go ahead. Moving on to the wingspan of this build. Now here's a very key thing. You could max your wingspan out, but just take a look real quick. You guys see here, three-point shot drops to a 69. I don't want my three-point shot to be lower than a 70. So all you guys have to do is put your wingspan one below the maximum. So do it to 92 inches, and you guys see your 3-pointer goes up to a 70. That is perfect. You still have really long arms, but I don't want my 3-pointer to drop below a 70. These are really good stats combined with 17 shooting badges and Hall of Fame badges. You're gonna be able to shoot really easy with this build. Now here's something I want to say real quick. I know there's gonna be people saying, how are you gonna be able to guard a point guard with no perimeter defense, no lateral quickness? Honestly, if you're playing twos and you're playing with a two-way slashing playmaker, you don't have to worry about that, because your two-way slashing playmaker has the same amount of defensive badges as you, 20. So they're going to have the guard locked up. You don't have to worry about that. And yeah, that's just a FYI right there. The best teammate to play with is definitely going to be a two-way slashing playmaker. You're both going to have 20 defensive badges on the court for a combined total of 40. So it's going to be really hard to score on you. But yeah, I just want to get that out of the way. I'm going to recommend you put your wingspan at 92 inches just so you have at least a 73-pointer. And also, your shooting stats at 99 overall are going to be a 78 mid-range and a 74 3-pointer. Way more than enough to be able to shoot consistently in this game. Just want to let you guys know. Moving on to takeovers with this build, man. Now, here's a very key thing. If you guys want the sharpshooter takeover, I'll show you guys how to get it real quick. Now, if you guys want sharpshooter takeover, you have to put your wingspan at 89 inches. And you guys see, you get the ability to unlock the sharpshooter takeover. If you really want it, go ahead and put your wingspan at 89 inches. But personally, I feel like you don't really need it. So I'm just recommending you put your wingspan at 92 inches so you have better defense. Now, rim protector or glass cleaner, it's really up to you. They're both pretty good options. I think I'm just recommending you pick rim protector just so you can play better defense. Now, if you really want glass cleaner, go ahead and do that. But I feel like having rim protector, let me just explain this. When you have rim protector badge, if anybody tries going up with anything in the paint while you have this badge, they're not going to make anything at all. It's really overpowered, so I'm recommending you pick rim protector. And you guys can see, here's the build. You have built a glass cleaning lockdown similar to Hassan Whiteside, Ben Wallace, and Mitchell Robinson. Very nice build. Like I said, it is the most overpowered center build in my opinion. 50 badges. Now we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build. And if you guys do watch this video, make sure you guys do the like button, subscribe, put the sub count real quick. You guys can see we just hit 50k subscribers. I want to thank you guys so much for that. 50k subscribers is a huge milestone. Now we're halfway to 100k subs. Absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for that. But now we're gonna get straight into the best badges for this build, man. Put this to 99 overall real quick. Let me take the sub count off. Give me a minute. Now you guys can see 12 finishing badges. I didn't talk about this earlier. Now your driving dunk is going to be a 69 at 99 overall, and if you hit 99.9 overall, it's going to be a 70, so keep that in mind. No contact dunk. Actually, I think you're going to be able to get the big man contact dunks with this build. Yeah, you will be able to unlock the big man contact dunks off rip. That's the only contact dunk package you will be able to unlock with this build. Moving on to finishing badges build, we have 12 finishing badges. Like I said, that's actually really good for a center build. I definitely recommend throwing gold contact finisher. Fancy fork, I feel like this is a really good badge to have on any player. Hop steps are super overpowered in this game. I feel like you definitely need that badge. Now, people are going to be throwing you alley-oops with this build. Highly recommend throwing Lob City finisher to help you catch backdoor alley-oops. I'm telling you, it's going to be really nice. Now, 3 upgrades left. You can do whatever you want on this. Maybe back down punisher, drop stepper, deep hooks. You did upgrade your post hook a little bit. Do whatever you want to do for this. I think I'm going to throw on relentless finisher. Now, slithery finisher is also another good option. It just depends what you want, but this one I'm going to do personally. Moving on to shooting badges build. When you have 17 shooting badges, I'm going to recommend throwing Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame range extender, Hall of Fame hot soul hunter. Now you have 5 upgrades left. I do want green machine. You could do this on silver. I think I'm going to just do this badge on gold. Now, 2 upgrades left. Now, this is a spot up build. Without a doubt, you need catch and shoot. If you don't throw this badge on, I don't know what you're doing. Honestly, you definitely need that badge. I feel like this is going to be the best shooting badge for this build. You want some other badge, change your badges up, do whatever you want to do. Moving on to playmaking badges build, and only 1 playmaking badge. We didn't upgrade a single playmaking stat, so I'm just recommending throwing either bailout, break starter, quick first step, unpluckable. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. I'm just do bailout. Moving on to defensive badges build, we have 20 defensive badges. Now, you're probably not going to be setting screens as build, especially if you're playing with like a two-way slashy playmaker, so don't throw on brick wall. Now, if you're planning on setting screens, go ahead and throw the badge on, but I'm just assume you're not going to. You definitely want your Hall of Fame Intimidator, without a doubt. Hall of Fame Rebound Chase, you have max rebounding stats. Rim Protector, I definitely want this badge on Hall of Fame as well. Chase Down artist, I think I'm going to throw this badge on Bronze. You can throw it on Hall of Fame if you really want to, but honestly, all you need is Bronze to unlock Chase Down block animations combined with Hall of Fame Rim Protector and a max block, and the Rim Protector takeover. Chase Down artist Bronze is more than enough, trust me. Now, 7 upgrades left. I think I'm going to throw on Bronze Box. Now, 6 upgrades left. There are a couple good badges you can throw on. Pogo Stick is a good option, so so I think I'm gonna throw this badge on gold. And I got 3 upgrades left. We didn't upgrade any steal or nothing like that, so I would throw an interceptor and pickpocket usually, but it's really a waste because we didn't really upgrade our steal. Now 3 upgrades left. Honestly, do whatever you want to do for this. I think I'm gonna do post move lockdown. Say if you go up against a 7'3" post scorer, having post move lockdown and pogo stick on gold, man, it's gonna be hard for them to score. I'm telling you, I feel like these are gonna be the best defensive rebounding badges. Build, you want some of the badges, change the badges up, do whatever you want to do. But that's pretty much it, man. That's the most overpowered center build in NBA 2K20. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, man, make sure you guys do the like button, subscribe. But that's pretty much it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, clutch out.
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me.